Hello guys. So today I will be talking about, well, it's a pretty fake subject, I would say. Getting salty and what to do about getting salty, what to do when you're frustrated playing League, stuff like that. So being salty or being upset or frustrated happens when, well, can happen from a lot of stuff. And well, LCS players, streamers and high elo players often refer to going on tilt. When you go on tilt, it's better to stop playing for a while or do stuff to well, stop your frustration and being upset. What I do when I'm extremely upset, which doesn't really happen a lot, is I go out with friends or I train my body for some, well, mostly I train my body, but the problem I have then is that I'm mostly exhausted, and when I'm exhausted I don't really play well. You can walk your dog, you can go outside, you can well, go out with friends, just do something different than League. And if you're like me, having problems to stop playing League when you're real salty, you can play on your Smurfs. If you don't play on your Smurfs, or if you don't have a Smurf, well, you should make a Smurf then, or like a Smurf, basically a account you don't really care about if it's banned or not, or chat restricted or rank restricted. What you can also do is just play another game if you don't want to leave your computer. Stuff you can do to avoid going on tilt and to precautions to take when you're on tilt. You could drag chat box away. You just open the chat box or pressing enter and then you drag it out of the screen. You could mute everyone in the game. Something that helped me a lot is not expecting your allies to do anything, because if you expect your allies to do something, especially on solo queue, you will probably get upset after like 1 to 3 games. This is also why I often take pretty weird picks instead of serious picks, because when I take serious picks I tend to expect my allies to do stuff, and I try to try hard then sometimes. So the video in the background is my first montage, my Gangplank mid montage. It contains funny moments, fails, and one decent play, I would say, maybe 2. The reason why I didn't release it yet, I think I delayed it for a week now, is because I started training again like 1 to 2 weeks ago, and I started cranking up my exercises, and the last exercise I did was 4 days ago or 3 days ago, and I haven't done anything yet since then. I was exhausted for 2 days, I couldn't play League anymore, I couldn't do shit. I was just sleeping 2 days straight on because I was super exhausted and all my muscles were really sore, so yeah. Yeah, that's about it, I guess. Oh, and final notes on helping you out when you're salty and want to play, or to avoid getting even more frustrated or upset. You could UQ, you could well, flame and rage as hard as you want to, as long as it doesn't affect you but on your microphone and not in chat. As long as your DQ partner is fine with it. This is one of the reasons why I don't stream a lot, because besides me speaking pretty bad, when I talk a lot, I tend to kind of talk odd one style. I would say, like, I tend to flame a lot and accuse people for fun. I know it's wrong, that's why I don't type it, but it's a bad habit of me. Like, that's one of the reasons why I don't really stream, because people will think I'm toxic while I'm not. It's like, I say shit, like I talk shit, but I don't really mean it. Most of the time it's just sarcastic. Sometimes it's just to keep my cool as well. But yeah, I'm working on that, so yeah. To avoid being salty, you can do several stuff. Like, you can prevent getting salty. When you're salty, you can prevent yourself from typing by queuing or just muting everyone and dragging your chat box away. But whatever happens, don't type, especially not if you're upset or frustrated. Like, you will be passive aggressive a lot easier then, and a lot more unconscious as well, just because you will care less, or you're angry and you will say whatever you feel like faster. Especially at Lobilo, like, sometimes when you give advice, people expect you, they think your advice is basically flaming or insulting or stuff like that. Like me typing, could you react faster please, to severe. That was passive aggressive kind of, but especially at lower elos they will think you're flaming them or telling them they're bad. I don't know why, but it's just like that. It's kind of awkward. So if you want to type something, think twice before you do it, or 3 times. And if you really want to type something, if you're frustrated, to work out your frustration, you just type it, but instead of pressing enter to send it, you just press escape so the message disappears. In worst case scenario, if you can't do that, you can also type it to your friends in PMs. And that's it. So have fun in Summoner's Rift and have fun climbing into new season.